Our Kumar, Assistant Professor RPIIT. So today we are going to discuss our next topic of our subject front-end development. So our fourth topic is inheritance using prototype chain. This is we can also discuss in our previous video a little. So in this we can explain it totally what inheritance. Like in you can read it in OOPS concept inheritance using the property of parent object parent class in the child class. So like start with definition. Inheritance in JavaScript primarily implemented through the prototype chain. So we can use prototype chain to implement inheritance in the JavaScript. Prototype chain allow object to inherit property and method from other objects by linking one object to other via the proto property or object.create. You can achieve the inheritance. So in JavaScript we have two methods to achieve inheritance using two properties. Like first is proto and second is object.create method. So let's start with the first. How prototype chain enable inheritance. When an object is created with other object as a prototype, it gain access to the property and methods of that prototype. If the requested property or method is not found on the object itself, the search proceed up and prototype chain until the property is found or the end of the chain get null. So let's try the example. So let's try it. So here first we can create our first object. Go to our JS file. So here we can create our object. In this we create our object. This is object animal. Here this has a property eat which is true. Has a function walk. This can give the output of animal walk. Let's create the second function, second object. So this is our second object. This object name is rabbit. So now we inherit the property of this animal to that rabbit. So by using this, so this rabbit dot proto is equal to animal. So now the rabbit can access the property of animal. Let's try it using console.log. So let's try this. This can give the output of inherited from animal. Okay, because this is rabbit dot eats. Its property is not defined in a rabbit. This is defined in the animal object, and this walk is also defined here. So let's try it in our browser. Refresh this. This give the output like as we can give in our code. So here you can see we get the output like rabbit.eats. What is the value of it is true. We get the true, and here walk function is output of animal walks. We get the animal walks here. So this is the simple example of prototype chain. Second is creating object with inherited prototype. So in this we can use object.create method. Here we use the proto method. Here we use the object.create method to create objects. In this same we can create let animal an object, and in this we does not create an dog object fully. So here we can do this by using this syntax like dog is equal to object.create animal. So here dog has this it property also, and we can also add the property of object dog itself like dot bark is equal to true. Here we get dog dot its output true inherited from animal. This is property of this object. Now console dot bark this is their own property output true. So these are the two methods. There are other method like method overriding in inherited objects like vehicle start. This is the start function of this vehicle object. So let car the second object using object.create vehicle. Here we inherit the property of that vehicle in the car. So here we can change the implementation of start method that is implemented here in the parent class. Like we change here the vehicle start, here we change this by car start. So if we call the car.start function, we get the output here car start. So this is how the inherited overriding work in inherited objects using constructor function with prototype for inheritance. So we can combine the prototype allow defining base type or exist extended for it. So you can try this by your own. This is the mix of all the three functions we can write here. So thank you very much. We can meet in our next video.